Hello Sagittarius, thanks for tuning in. I'm going to do your weekly reading. We had posted the full moon readings earlier this week, so we're a little bit behind. We're going to just pull 3 cards. We're going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot deck this week. This is Crow Indigo Intuitive Tarot, a weekly reading for Sun, Moon, or Rising Sagittarius. We have just going to shuffle them. They're a little hard to use because they're new. They're a little hard to shuffle, so we'll just do it that way. 3, and we'll take the 3 off the top. We have for you Sagittarius. This is a general reading. It won't apply to all of you. If it's not resonating, then it's just not your reading this week, okay? We have the 4 of Cups, the Daughter of Swords, and the Star for you, Scorpio. So what do we have here? This 4 of Cups is, it's interesting artwork on this version. Yeah. The 4 of Cups, here in relation with this Daughter of Swords. So the Daughter of Swords is, they don't have the royalty in this deck. They have sons and daughters and queens and kings. And this would be the Page. So this is the Page of Swords energy, which is curious and restless. Could be a victim of gossip. That's another reading sometimes on the Page, or in this case the Daughter of Swords. And when I read the 4 of Cups with the Daughter of Swords, I get that sort of, there's some apathy, some dissatisfaction and restlessness going on here. I think you have you may not even be able to define what it is, but there's this sense of wanting to move. You want something to shift. You want something to change. You're feeling a little irritable and maybe disconnected even from your social circle. There's something, if something is, something's been stirred up in you. There's maybe some gossiping going on. There's a sense here, Sagittarius, that that your friends aren't your friends. That's kind of what I'm hearing. I don't quite know what that's about, and it's probably not everyone, but you're having that feeling right now, and it could just be, that could be the full moon energy that we're under this week. The Star is coming in here at the end, and that's this sort of healing waters, this sense of coming in here, this energy that is restorative. And so whatever this is, I don't think it's a long situation. I think you're just irritated this week. There's something going on with your friends. Somebody was saying something about someone else. There's some gossiping. But you'll see it's all black and white. This like baser energy of being irritated and being discontented. You have a wisdom about you. You can see the stars in the distance, and you can see that those stars that are in this card follow up immediately with the focus on that. So the focus is going to shift pretty quickly to you feeling hope and faith, feeling rejuvenated. So I wouldn't really worry too much about this, Sagittarius. I think there's going to be a little bit of irritation, a little snark going on this week in your friend circle, but I think it's going to resolve itself before the end of the week, so no harm, no foul. I don't sense a long-term impact here. And having said that, Spirit is saying there may be someone in your circle that this happens with a lot, these little dramas, the gossiping, and then it's sort of swept away under the rug, like, oh no, I didn't really mean it that way. And so I would just be a little aware. This is a smallish matter. It gets resolved by the end of the week. You're feeling hopeful. Everybody's getting along again. But I would just kind of start to notice patterns there, because I do sense from Spirit that there is someone in your social circle who's a little too fond of the drama, and that's going to eventually be a really big problem for you. It's going to suck your energy in a way that doesn't need to happen. It's going to shift the focus of you and your group of friends away from what really matters, which is all of you supporting each other and helping each other grow. And you're just going to wait. You're going to be eventually going to be tired of wasting your energy on that low vibe sketchiness. You have here the Golden Palace. Sorry about the glare. Golden Palace. Focus. See those trees and all the deep root structure. Palace. And we have a quarter moon there in the sky. It's card number 23. And let's see, Sagittarius, what we have here. 23. There is always enough. So maybe this bickering is about, perception of limited resource. The Golden Palace card represents good fortune, ambitions fulfilled, wealth, and prosperity. It may also indicate emotional fulfillment, as perhaps you're entering a time of happiness that's long overdue. The message here is that self-worth isn't measured by what you have, no matter how abundant your life is. Instead, it comes from what you are, how authentically you're living your life, and how much love you're willing to share. Granted, receiving this card does indicate material gain and a furthering of tangible rewards, but things come and go, and knowing your true value leads to even greater riches now. Share the wealth. So that's a pretty nice read. I hope that you get through your drama this week without too much hassle. And if you haven't subscribed already, please consider doing so. We would be most grateful. Like and share and comment if there's something in here that resonates. And I hope you have a great week. We will see you next week, Sagittarius.